What's going on, guys? We're not wasting any time. Let's get into it. This tinkering video will focus on two things. 1. Moto Dutchman. 2. A video of me putting the bike on the carrier is going to play in the background while I discuss why I chose the motorcycle carrier over anything else. It's important to keep in mind that the towing capability of your vehicle and the hitch can make or break this thing. I'll touch on those considerations in a bit. In a few videos I mentioned using a carrier to transport my 1299 on long road trips I take with my wife. Let's start with the obvious and work our way to a logical conclusion. First, my wife and I aren't going to ride two up on a Panigale for a long road trip. Among other reasons, that'd be miserable. And before any of you go questioning my manhood, keep in mind that Captain Brunch Racer and I did a Chicago-Nashville round trip that covered about 1,300 miles in a long weekend. Furthermore, we bring Klaus everywhere with us, and much like my wife, he's a major spaz and is best contained within a vehicle. First decision, a vehicle other than the Ducati needs to be involved. Next, I'm not going to make my wife drive her car while I ride the bike wherever we're going. It's just an obvious, unnecessary complication. So the bike needs to be transported. Now, I don't have a truck or a van to load it in, so I'm left with a carrier or a trailer. I'm also going to be hauling the bike enough that it won't be cost effective to rent a trailer every time, so I need to buy something. This is also where things start to get complicated. If I went with the trailer, I'd have to register and insure it. I don't have enough space in my garage to store it, and I don't want to get in any situation that requires my wife to pull the trailer. So now I'm leaning towards a motorcycle carrier, but before pulling the trigger on that, I had to make sure that it was even possible. The carrier's small enough to tuck away nicely in my limited garage space, but I had to ask myself, does my vehicle have enough towing capacity? Can I get a hitch for my vehicle with enough tongue weight? Is there a carrier that'll hold my bike's weight? And will I trust my bike on this carrier? I played the numbers game to see if it was possible. The Panigale is lighter than the carrier's 600-pound weight limit. The combined weight of the carrier and the bike is less than the max tongue weight of the Class 3 hitch available for my vehicle. After that, I went overboard on devices to secure the bike to the carrier. People usually just go with canyon dancers to secure the bike whenever they're hauling it, but I felt like I needed something more to give me peace of mind, so I picked up 2 tire fix straps. Those things are insanely good. Lastly, since we do a long 14-hour Chicago to New Orleans trip every winter, I wanted to reduce the sag and constant stress all that weight puts on the rear suspension. I added some of those suspension helper airbags that you can put inside your rear coils. And that's it, another one in the books. Once again, thanks for watching. Be sure to fill the comments section with any questions. If this happens to be the first video of mine that you've seen, please consider subscribing where the bulk of my content is on the 1299. Just remember, load everything in your vehicle before you put the bike on the carrier. Till next time. Let's face it, the stock fender has great personality. Seriously, this thing looks like it was rear-ended by the Ugly Train. I'm pretty sure it was designed by the same guy that did the Pontiac Aztek. Okay, that was just mean. One more. Steve Buscemi would look at this thing and go, ugh!